Hey Scorpio, it's Chronic Joy Tarot, and we're going to do your reading here for November 2017 for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Scorpio. This is a general reading. It's not going to, it can't possibly reach every single one of you, but if you'd like a personal specific reading and you have specific questions to address, you can get in touch with me on this video and in the About section of my channel. I'm booking a couple weeks out right now, but we can get you in if you get in touch with me. And let's see, I've shuffled all of these cards, by the way. These Zen Tarot cards are always getting shuffled before I turn the video on. And I pulled for you from a new Oracle deck. It's called Native Spirit. It's by Denise Lynn, and it's quite lovely. I love this deck so much. And the card I pulled for you, Scorpio, is this called the Song of the Wild. And that is talking about sort of, answer the call of the wild. Step out of your comfort zone at this time. Expand beyond your perceived limitations. Expand beyond the way you see yourself. Try something new. Maybe even travel, take a trip. But I'm thinking this is an internal job. This is something that you're going to open up your internal knowing just a little bit more. You're raising to a higher perspective at this time. Okay? The starting point here for you is ordinariness. Yeah, so if things have been going along, same old thing, same old schedule, day in, day out, it's time to break free of that pattern a little bit. Time to, take all that sort of rote way of living and, do something crazy just for a minute. Even if it's, changing the way you respond to your lover in a relationship or to your children or to, a work situation, find something that can break old patterns. Okay. The internal energy that supports this new crazy path is the dream. So this talks about how we tend to build our story about life and the way it's supposed to go in our minds. And we imagine certain activities and certain relationships and certain circumstances must happen in order for us to be happy. And that just isn't what life is. It isn't. And we could be going along, and feeling really comfortable in our routine, but then something happens, I don't know, something tragic happens or something magnificent happens and just shakes it all up, right? Because change is constant. Now, we don't always love that as human beings. We feel more secure in what we can predict and know, but that isn't what life is. And once we start to embrace, that constant energy of change and knowing that whatever comes, I can handle, it opens up a newer way and a more fluid way and path of life. Okay? In your outside world, in your external life, stay open. And what did I think I just said? Things, being able to embrace change opens us up. And this is asking you, literally to do that. Stay receptive and open in your daily life. And that can also help to create that sense of wild, so if you're staying open to different signs that come about, someone could come along tomorrow with an offer or an idea that, normally in your ordinary world, your day in, day out routine, it might shake it up a little. That idea might feel, oh, wow, that's really far out there. But stay open to it, because then you could be on a new, totally, uplifting path for your life. Okay? The next internal energy is the sharing card. Be sure that you share your true self, your heart, the core of who you are. This is an internal energy. So what it's saying is, get in touch with that beauty that's within you, and then make sure to let others feel it and experience it as well. That could be your wild step. If you're normally tending to play it close to the vest and protect who you are and not really be very open and crazy and wild with others, getting in tune with that knowledge about yourself, and then allowing a little loosening up of it, and staying open in your connections with others, it could create just an amazing new energy in your life that you couldn't even see coming, right? It starts within. Oh yeah, see, like maybe you even actually have a new lover coming, or at least a higher sense of connection and compassion toward others in your life, right? So knowing that what's in your heart when it comes to the outside actually connects you to others, and it makes others drawn to you and attracted to you, is part of this journey. But it starts with being open to signs that come along your way, and letting go of that need for predictability. Okay, and the one expectation, the dream you have, living happily ever after or whatever, let go of that and know that there's probably multitudes more possibilities of the way things can go, and it all can be very fulfilling. Okay, get a little crazy. The top energy here of your internal is this outsider card, so you might have a little worry, fear of the FOMO, fear of missing out, that you're not quite getting to that dream, that ideal that you've set for yourself. But it's just not true. You just need to just take a step forward. This little kid is feeling separated from what he wants by this gate, and the gate's not even locked. The lock isn't even engaged. So just move forward. Stay open, be in touch with your heart, share it with others, and go forward. That could be your wild and crazy thing, because as a Scorpio, you tend to be a very deep and, I'm not going to say closed off, but very deep and internal person, and that might appear to others is that you're closed off and don't care. I don't believe that. I have so many Scorpio friends, and their hearts just go forever. They're beautiful souls. But maybe sometimes others don't recognize that because you're not pulling those covers back. You're not opening it up. And this could be your whole wild journey, is to open up your deepest, your deepest spaces. Okay? And the outcome of your reading here, I love this, is the Master. You're getting this. You are gaining a higher perspective more and more every day. You're trusting in the flow of life. You're getting it. You're reaching for more. You're reaching for more, and that is really what this whole reading was about: is reaching for more, getting out of your comfort zone, and exploring what's beyond that. Okay, but you're doing it. It's awesome. Okay, Scorpio, I will be back in touch in a couple weeks for the mid-month update. And until then, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I love you guys. Take care.